Elizabeth Station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome to Touched by Angel Live. I am your host, Angel Kinseys. My passion is to inspire seniors to get healthy and bring solutions to their everyday needs. If you wish to join the conversation, please contact us at 1-888-565-1470 or email us at touchedbyangellive@gmail.com. Enjoy the show.
Welcome to Sunshine Senior Solutions, a trusted medical supply company that puts patients first, offering quality home medical equipment and supplies. Sunshine Senior Solutions is here to help simplify the lives of patients, caregivers, and their families. From canes and crutches to diabetic glucose monitors, your health, safety, and comfort is our #1 priority. Call or visit our website, Sunshine Senior Solutions, bringing the heart back to healthcare.
The Low Sugar Bakery offers a variety of preservative-free, healthier breads, cakes, pastries, and snacks made daily in our store. Always fresh, we offer desserts made to order from no sugar to low sugar. All of our flavors are natural, including homemade jams, fruits, and vanilla. Enjoy healthy treats without the sugar, gluten, or guilt. Call 561-672-1898.
Thank you. Welcome to my show, Touched by Angel Live. I'm your host, Angel Kinseys, and I want to thank you for tuning in tonight. I'm so excited. We have a wonderful show. As you know, my shows all specialize in seniors. Not just when you think of senior, don't think of just seniors, but think of an active adult community. That's who is out there, who are seniors today. They're active. And tonight, we're going to talk about a great topic that's going to really help everybody. It's going to inspire you, it's going to motivate you, and it's going to change your life. We're going to talk about health, fitness, exercise, and dance. And we're going to also bring out the myths and the benefits, and we're going to have a few wonderful testimonies from some of my students and my guest students. And I'm just so happy tonight to introduce my guest, Hugo Garrido. Welcome,
Thank
Hugo.
you. Thank you for having me again.
Thank you for coming. Hugo is a certified group fitness instructor with 9 different certifications in fitness, health, and nutrition. So he specializes also in seniors, like I do. So we both work with seniors. And so I'm going to have him let you know exactly what he does. Hugo, what kind of classes do you teach?
Well, I teach 2 types of classes. The first one I teach exercise in the chair. We stand it and we stand that. We use the chair and the weight, so it's an exercise using the weight. And the second, the in particular, that's the most that I love, is a dance fitness class, and we call Zumba Gold.
Yes, love that class. Everybody loves that class.
Yeah.
So we all know about, well, most of us know about Zumba, but I know that a lot of people that hear about Zumba, they think right away, oh, it's too fast and I can't do it, and it's jumping and it's crazy and the music's loud. But that's what we want to talk about tonight, because the Zumba Gold is a specialty class for seniors, and we're going to talk about the difference of what that class is and who it's for and what the benefits are. So Hugo, could you just tell us what is a Zumba Gold class? What makes it different than regular Zumba?
Well, first of all, Zumba, I think so everybody, they know what is Zumba, or they come for a class, or they see a class, or they hear about Zumba. So Zumba is a Latin-inspired class also for dance and fitness. But the difference about the Zumba Gold is more low impact, and we play their own music generation.
for their generation.
Yes. And so in that class, you will be here adding to the Latin music. You will be here disco, Motown, swing, charleston, cha-cha, ballroom, all that kind of music that generation. It will be more related, and for sure it will be just the same class as a normal class for Zumba, but more real. So those participants will be more related into the class and feel more comfortable.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So the low impact really makes it different to the other class. That's the whole difference. And right now, that's a whole difference. And right now, Zumba is doing Zumba Gold in the chair for people that really want to do Zumba Gold, but they feel like it's just too much. They could start out and they could dance in the chair, and it's a wonderful class. I mean, we have instructors that we know that are blind, that sit in the wheelchair, and they teach in a wheelchair, and they inspire those students. Some of them don't have legs, arms, and you should see those classes, and they bring those type of people in. So I want to get into what is the difference of a Zumba Gold class compared to all the other types of classes, workout, whatever.
Well, the difference is like when the people they go for classes, they see the audience, and the audience they do the same thing. They go for the floor, they use the weight, they spinning, they use the bicycle. But in a Zumba Gold, the difference is about is the opportunity of the people to be themselves, to dance whatever they want to dance, to hear the music whatever they want to hear, move the body whatever they want to move. And so that's the connection that as an instructor we have with the student. You can do yourself. You can, I say, dance whatever you want to dance. If you hear everybody can turn the radio and hear the music for their own generation, and immediately they will be stand up and dancing and moving and shaking
in the car
like this. So that's the Zumba. That's the Zumba Gold.
It inspires you.
Inspire with the music, and people
the funny thing is, and we were talking about this, that when you're a baby, you put music on with the baby, and the baby, what does he do? He bounces, right?
Yeah.
So we're born with that music in us. And I mean, we're talking about 2022 here, but think about it. In the 20s, there was the Charleston, right?
Yeah.
And that was in Prohibition.
Here.
Everybody broke loose, and they loved the speakeasies. They wanted to go and dance. In the 40s, after the war, they celebrated. They had the Lindy, right? 50s, rock and roll, Elvis.
Yeah.
70s.
Disco.
Or 60s, Motown, right? Disco. So we've had all these generations, right? That people that are in the 70s, 80s, 90s. I have a 92 here tonight that's in the audience. God bless them both. And 89 and 91, yes. And they're my students in my Zoom class. And so really, we've lived with music all our lives. And so what I'd like to know is, what is the benefit of the dance class? Because Zumba is a dance fitness.
Yes.
So what are the benefits in the class?
Well, the benefits to dance is you will become more happy. You lose depression, so you will don't have depression. Also, it will be help about your health, about diabetes, osteoporosis, balance, cholesterol. So kind of all the disease you can find it in
cancer,
everything. Because music, when you hear music, you connect it with a memory, and when you connect it with a memory, it brings you happiness. Maybe it brings you maybe a sad memory, but we're talking about exercise and Zumba, it's more happiness and positive. Right. Immediately you will be connected with the memory when you was a teenager and go for the party, for the nightclub, and you not remember, or you forgot you dance with heel. you know, and dancing, and
Yeah, I think we all
And then the
remember.
next day, you don't know what is the pain. Like, oh, I have a pain over here. You
Exactly.
don't. You are
Remember
there
those days,
dancing.
guys? Do you remember when you used to go to the discotheque and work out until, well, you didn't work out, but you danced till 4 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Didn't even think about it, right? And you got home the next morning and you were like, right? And that was in your 20s, early on.
Yeah.
But Zumba is really a party. I mean, really, when you go in the
Absolutely.
class, it is a party.
party.
Everybody is just doing their own thing, like he said. In the other types of classes, everybody's like in the
Do the
Army.
same
You're doing
thing.
all the same thing in every other class. So Zumba is the only class that you could really be yourself. And
Yeah.
I mean, there's just so many benefits. So I would like you, well, we wanted to talk about maybe some of the testimonies of your students in your class. I mean,
Sure.
their depression, right? Some people, maybe they've lost someone and they're grieving. But when you go in, and I know because I'm firsthand, my testimony, you could look it up, Zumba wrote about us.
A
touch-
beautiful testimony.
my story.
Yeah.
I lost it right there. But anyway, Zumba wrote a story about me, and in there it talks about how I walked into my first Zumba class, and I thought they're crazy. There's no way I'm
She
ever going
left
to do it.
after 2 minutes. She left. She was, oh, I cannot do anymore.
Right.
That's normal when you go for a Zumba class and then
Right.
you feel like, oh, it's too much, because in there you have people like they take the classes for years. So when you are a beginner, you feel very intimidated. But as
the music
the
draws
music
you.
drove her and said,
And
I don't
that's what
want to
kept
give up. I
drawing
want to
me
stay
back.
more, and
Because it reminded me when I was younger, and the story that Zumba wrote is how Angel got her groove back. And you could read that story. It's about my loss, my cancer, survival. And so what I want to do is I have some beautiful testimonies. We asked both of our clients, our students, to give us emails and send us some stories. And I can't go over all of them. There's like so many stories about balance, coordination. This was all what they put in that they improved in our classes. Their balance, their coordination, their posture, their positive attitude, arthritis, no more pain, motivated, their self-esteem, their confidence. They were happy, stronger, their endurance. And they also even lowered their insulin from their diabetes, okay? Amazing stories. 2 stories that I want to bring out. Well, I'm going to bring out 3. One of them was one of my clients, and she wrote me the stories on my Facebook. And she was doing my classes, the Strength and Balance and the Zumba Gold. And she wrote to me and she said, Angel, I had osteoporosis. For 6 years, I was on medication. I went to my doctor and he said, you have no more osteoporosis. You can get off your medication.
Wow.
She wrote that to me. That is amazing. That's amazing. And I'm just going to go over these. Isn't that great?
You wanna clap?
We have a live audience here tonight. We have all our students here, my family, and my sponsors. I want to thank my sponsors for coming tonight. The Low Sugar Bakery, he brought, look at this dessert. Oh my gosh. We're going to need a Zumba class tonight after this. And then the Sunshine Senior Solutions for all your medical needs. They're here tonight too, so I want to thank them for joining us live tonight. So this studio is open. This is where we're going to be from now on. It's a lot larger than the other studio that we had. So people are welcome to come an hour before the 7 o'clock class. So every 2 weeks on a Thursday is my class. So I'm going to read a little bit about Gina's story. I love Gina. She's in the class. I think she's maybe in her 70s, maybe. And when I first seen her, she's a little Italian lady, and she could barely move. But let me tell you something. She had a heart attack a few years before the pandemic, and she had a stent put in. She was tired, she couldn't walk. They wanted to put a pacemaker in. She didn't want the pacemaker, so she decided that she was going to go to the gym. So in July, she started to work out because she wanted to avoid doing that. She started in the Zumba Gold class. The music was invigorating, and slowly it brought her back to her strength and her ability to dance. 6 months after, she went to the doctor to get the a pacemaker put in. Okay, she was supposed to go last week for the pacemaker. The doctor was amazed at her results. He said to her, "You don't need a pacemaker. What have you been doing?" She said, "I've been doing Zumba Gold at the gym." She comes every day. And he said to her, "Whatever you're doing, keep doing it because your heart is A1. I heard that firsthand. She wrote out her story for me. Third story. This one is going to top this one. Gina brought her friend, and this is Marietta's story. Marietta came with Gina. Gina invited her. Marietta was in an accident. She broke her back. And she's also probably in her 60s or 70s. She's going to love me for saying this because I don't know how old she is. So, but I mean, I know she's a senior. Anyway, she broke her back between L3 and L4 vertebrae. She had to have back surgery. They installed 2 rods, 8 screws into 3 of her vertebrae. They told her that they had to put like a cage to secure the broken disc with a bone fusion between the 2 vertebrae. She couldn't get up. She couldn't walk. She had a struggle. She couldn't even get up to cook in her kitchen. She had constant pain 24/7. When she walked crooked. She was in physical therapy, and she was still in excruciating pain. The last physical therapist told her, "You need to go get up and move all your parts of your body and wake up all those dead muscles that have occurred with all the hardware that you have in your body. You got to try hard. You got to decide. You got to set your goals. You got to achieve them one by one. It'll take time, but you got to do it. Only you can do it." So she started out with strength building, and she ended up in a cardio class and a balance class. After 3 months, she felt a little bit better, but she still had a little bit of pain. So she decided to try the Zumba Gold class. Well, that did it. She took a class just like I did. She took a class, she was hooked. 1 class turned into 2, 2 turned into 3, 3, now she comes 1 hour a day, 6 times a week. The last 2 weeks she's been there. I've seen her every time. What a blessing. She says she loves it. It encourages her. She is now pain-free. She wants to skip, jump, and dance. So, I mean, these are testimonies from real people, okay? So when we're gonna take a little break now that you heard all our testimonies. We're gonna come back and we're gonna have a little commercial break. So, Freddie?
Welcome to Sunshine Senior Solutions, a trusted medical supply company that puts patients first, offering quality home medical equipment and supplies. Sunshine Senior Solutions is here to help simplify the lives of patients, caregivers, and their families. From canes and crutches to diabetic glucose monitors, your health, safety, and comfort is our #1 priority. Call or visit our website, Sunshine Senior Solutions, bringing the heart back to healthcare.
The Low Sugar Bakery offers a variety of preservative-free, healthier breads, cakes, pastries, and snacks made daily in our store. Always fresh, we offer desserts made to order from no sugar to low sugar. All of our flavors are natural, including homemade jams, fruits, and vanilla. Enjoy healthy treats without the sugar, gluten, or guilt. Call 561-672-1898.
Welcome back to Touched by Angel Live. Here's your host, Angel Kinseys.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. I want to thank my host, my sponsors again, the Low Sugar Bakery and the Sunshine Senior Solutions. That's a tongue twister. I always got to get that one right. I got to study that one. I want to thank them for coming here live tonight. And the next show, we're going to have Lisa and Dana to talk about the medical supply, the Sunshine Senior Solutions. She's going to be my next guest in 2 weeks. And I also want to thank Werner for bringing this beautiful cake from the Low Sugar Bakery right in East Boca. And we're going to be eating it after the show.
That looking like a...
But before we close tonight, I want to tell you that we do Zoom classes. We have a beautiful studio that we do our Zumba Gold, and I do Strength and Balance in the studio. And so if you're interested in any of our classes, you could contact me, okay? Touched by an Angel live@gmail.com. And I want to thank Hugo. Thank you for being my guest tonight.
Welcome.
You did a
Thank you
great
for
job, a
inviting me.
lot of good information. You're an amazing instructor, one of the best, I have to say. He's hands down one of the best. He really is. He's an amazing dancer. So I always like to leave off with a little positive note. And I told you in the beginning that this was going to change your life. This show tonight could change your life if you decide that you want to make a change. If you're tired, you're sitting at home, you're depressed, you're overweight, maybe you're grieving, whatever it is, brush yourself off and get up and do something about it. Remember, be the one that makes a difference in your life, not somebody else's life. I always tell you, make a difference in somebody else. I'm talking about be the one that makes a difference in your life. Only you can make it happen. So thank you for coming. We'll see you in 2 weeks. God bless you. And I guess we still have some time left. So maybe we have a question? A quick question. Hurry up. This is live, guys. This is what happens.
Hi, Angel.
Hi,
I just
Lisa.
want to know, what if you've never danced before in your life? Is Zumba something you can do if
Good
you've never
question.
danced?
Absolutely, yeah. So in a Zumba class, you don't need any inspiration for fitness, for dance. Just go there, show off,
Have fun.
forget about your problem, and just check it out like this.
You could
That's
sit
the
in
only
the
thing,
back.
like,
You
you
could
can-
stay in the back. I started out in the back, and I ended up being in front row after about a few months.
And now it's nobody can.
Nobody could
I
hold
have
me
to be
down.
like this.
We have some time. That's great. We had time for
Hi,
questions.
Angel. Ethel Rubin. I've been in your class for almost 5 years, and I have a question for you. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
Well, you know, I mean, I just had a vision before Christmas that I started to see these shows on TV, and I said to myself, I can do that. I think I want to be a talk show host. And then Goldie told me to call the studio, and I called the studio on a Thursday, and on Monday I was doing a show, my first show. No experience, no. Freddie said, get out there. He threw me out in the water, off the boat. He said, I called Don and I said, what do I have to do? Do I, no, you don't have to do anything. Don't worry about nothing. So that did it. Okay, I don't know where God's going to take me in 5 years. Wherever, I'm ready for it. Let's do it together. There's no limits. Thank you guys for coming, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.
You've been watching Touched by Angel Live. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with someone you love. If you wish to join the conversation, have an idea for the show, or would like to sponsor the show, please call us at 1-888-565-1470 or email us at touchedbyangellive@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. If you or a loved one are interested in joining Angel on Zoom for her Strength and Balance class or Zumba Gold class for seniors, email her at angelkinseys@gmail.com. Have a great